For school for the deaf. Megis. Okapeman school.
Latte PST.
Latte.
Mampong Presby.
And a Presbyterian training called PTC Kopong.
I don't know what's our tertiary. This is private senior high schools.
Oh, I see.
There was 6 government senior high schools and 2 special needs schools, all in one constituency. There. Send I moyema Kokrokoo charities. Minya betina so de just say me wo monsem Kokrokoo for my memoir. Because Okapeman for twon, Kwame school ne twon no. Na ye twon so o man feel like. Na feel de wani kire bi nkum ti Kwame. We there you say launch project no after. The minister of the manual semba to the wani kasa. Tinana kasa
Mount Sinai so ho.
Mount Sinai so ho. Yes. Okapeman, Mount Sinai, Latte PSTS,
Benkum, Latte PSTS,
Senior High, Mampong Presby Senior High, Mampong School for the Deaf, Mampong Demo Deaf, the technical school,
demonstration school,
and Sana, just Kwame,
and a couple school for the blind. Who them?
I know shit. But who way they been through?
Also, who
way dear? Chairman General, what has a why declaration, why endorsement of the Samuel Oku for Parliament?
Oh, and did that.
Why did that? But Kwame, what do me could do as a boy? Because we say 10. This is my mom. Oko even Cape Coast, where I schooled at. The senior high schools in Yachemwe good, the Cape Coast North and South. Oko Kumasi, metropolis, about 11 constituencies or 13 constituencies in one schools in Yachemwe. But we're not there. One. Kwame. Inti ne say na schools nso ye strategic almost a watch we bibia honorable yente on kan wa ha ade su vote no su gu omo maka nani inti e to da bia ultimu say ukrade ba ko ade ma say otwen na Kwame oteta hu say situation ye calma
na dia fam
na say wadaroma ujina me so me koye ultra modern volleyball basketball
multi-purpose
best in the country. Kwame, we no request na we need to 9 aka ne so no na form. Iti e say be do baby oni Dennis Educhum. Dennis Educhum we dey anope mechia ne ye.
O mechia ne ye. And your Dennis Educhum anope ye chia ye dia.
Old man 80th birthday.
And she say no.
Dennis Educhum. He has dressed properly.
Iti Dennis you say you have dressed properly. Intino ya tiasie
no, you're stubborn too much.
Azik election 2024 got 12 days. Nana Akufo-Addo says Bawumia is ready to lead Ghana, give him the chance. President Kufuor John Dramani Mahama is in the western region. Then some Kokrokoo suina. So far, it was saying.
It was German. Nidi came. Mamma, Minya, Sami.
Baby, our voice where they enter cry.
Bafona. No, come here, you know. Missy, Nidi came. Mamma, Minya, Sami. You know, every more. Ha. Hey, and is you German?
Sure.
Especially when your car crash and I sabi all the cars need be why crash without me that
but we did
a busy what they had last year November 4th November we start to me chairman the what me nyane how much now I now sakoda enye bibi na enyane o suka no ho dai and enye ka ne keke na eku mu no enti enye easy but me gidi say ni hia ni say nkwa ne hia say nobody was hurt in the process yedanya me ase and generally speaking we share afi elections and campaigns you know yenyenti asemboni bia obibi say team B akonya nkwanhia a sabi obi free mu ana there is fatality nti yedanya me ase nti yebom pese yebekoswa kodu time ebetu aba no ewie Mobia hunka na at the end of the day the asidebe manyame.
Amen.
Because elections will sabi is just a part of a process. Say ye ko to abano senebe ya ye be yunkrofom be di enim for the next 4 years. It's just a routine exercise in a democracy. Nti ya say applying yourself to that process, you know, ye be you know sabi obi free me asumesi obintin nipa dodo say it takes away the beauty of the process. Nti ye beda ye imamfo ye asofo ye beda omo nyina say empire omo de ata politicians nyine chi ene Ghana mayi chi no, at least it is working. Ye nyanti asemboni bia obibia. Of course you would have, you know, some isolated incidents to say minua samidi, but pass ye nyan shrim kwano asida na edima nyankopon. Na the interesting thing about this year's elections, campaigns, say, Usha, our democracy is getting consolidated gradually. Nti kanino MPP ni share this near na the animosity, the rancor no. See, I am saying, Tisa, which MPP and this ni, they meet and they are almost either they are dancing to an MPP song and an NDC song. These are the things we want to see. And we soon say, young democracy, no, your bedroom and Pensubia. Indeed, we have become a beacon of African democracy.
Yeah.
And young Kosum Kosa, this is the way to go as a country. Now, a few days to go. Chairman, next week by Saturday next week, see. Na yetiha ye discussing.
We have 12 days to go actually.
Okay.
We have 12 days to go.
12 days.
Next week Monday, a special voting.
And then I just say I shall say understand. You know, NCBA yebeko akotu yaba. But me, I keep saying say the two candidates, and forgive me if you're also in this contest when I focus just on the two, because the prayer woman is we have the two contenders and the rest.
Really?
Oh yeah, Chairman. When I was in the PNC, it was always hurtful to hear somebody refer to only the two major candidates. Chairman,
but now that you're out of it,
I can comfortably say it. Oh, I can't.
The shoe is on another foot.
Oh, it's on another foot. I can comfortably say. Also, who will be more? Sometimes you blind yourself to the reality. You can't say, yo, yes, now. And then your crowns will be your discussion, no, Bobo candidates or Bob NPP, NDC. A total cry, Sabi, because CPP is an old party, no, it's easy to mention. No, my back now you are expecting to 5 years candidate and come here. I cannot, and I'll be like, hey, ready. But the truth is that this is a straight 2-horse fight. Now, Omunina, they've applied themselves variously to the campaigns. You know, and sometimes to Obia, why Jumano Ache, sometimes fatigue sets in. And familiarity too becomes another, you know, issue that impacts the way I obey your campaign. Obia onye bidano, the vigor with which Nipania and campaign no, is different. But Obia why sometimes his attitude towards the campaign is so different. You can't cry. Ora Baumia has applied himself to this campaign. Like why Juma? Now, you see, by elections we and our campaigns we sometimes it is energy, it is tact and experience. Ora John Mahama, why Juma nache into on him. The way I Juma sit here, and he knows when and how to go about the campaign. And you may not see the kind of vigor now you would see with Ora Baumiano in his campaign. But he has a strategy on him your oye. And they've really applied themselves to these campaigns. But Adia me meka and say about is about the destiny of this country. We've had 8 years of Akufo-Addo, we've had 8 years of, you know, Ora Terminals and then Mahama. Now we have got to a point. And Nyoma Bebre Atuchima, Nyoma Bebre Swakoyi. So we have to make a determination as to the future of this country. Direction that is the responsibility now that is in the hands of Ghana for. Say you decided so that at the end of the day, we were part of the decision making. I'm Ghana could do the next level. No. And Numa me feel Ghana for engineer Suntuaba. And in the kind a Juma Hunsem. You see, people always say, so we share the past, the present, and then because these two define the future. But sometimes the future in itself, and the future itself can be defined alone. Nyobi wa ebe si ochina, enye ne esi ene ana ne esi enro na be determine ebe si ochina. So what the two candidates, what are they offering by way of creating more employment? These are the things Ghana for Moshe. Which of the two candidates and the policies hold the prospect of creating more jobs? These are the questions that is Ghana for Biso. Secondly, you see, Ghana is in a global village, and the world has become a global village, and Ghana is a player. What is the kanino na phone calls ube your caller and once you go talk card now they are koshe bibia yedia bata dan ho sesi are using mobile phones. The 4.0 revolution, industrial revolution, no, and our technology revolution, no. Which of the two candidates can position us in a good state to reap the full benefits of this revolution that is oncoming? I mean, that is coming. Because, Chairman, a bedroom rebino, a juma bebria ye manual BMO. Everything is going to be technology driven. So, which of the two candidates has what it takes to present Ghana with the opportunities this revolution brings?
Which of them do you think?
Oh, Chairman, I think Sir Orabomia has elected technology to be the cornerstone of Nioye Bia. And when it comes to who is outspoken about technology and digitalization, I think Orabomia has shown Sir his faith in technology cannot be underrated. Orab Jomahamazo Akanidie about what he wants to do and what paying. But I'm saying Sir, it is for Ghana for to assess the two candidates and see when the bet to me I deliver the promised technology driven growth now. The other issue is Chairman, is very, very important.
Health.
Yes. And we've got to a point whereby the focus in the discussion is no longer about life expectancy. It is about when we say life expectancy, average Ghana for ye could do 60 and 57. But the quality of life is what is of importance. Chairman, you can die at 60, but 10 or 20 years of 60 years, no Sebi. Na e yari onkwa. And the focus is now more about the quality of life, not life expectancy per se, but life now. You can say, Brana Ubono, how long you're going to live in the world and on this earth, what is the quality of life? Would you call a womb? It could be sabi because of Nyoma Ekukoso lifestyle changes and the quality and access to healthcare. No, a greater part of your life, no be brand sana sabi wewu. Until we should be looking at between these candidates when the bet me who takes our health concerns very seriously. And the other issue are Ghana for the facts about security. We need a secure country. I should not be worried about Misoria, Nami Kumifia, Medrin, Amrobes Beba. Chairman, me when I've gone around the country a bit. Me call around me who security cameras. I was like, now the way for fun and I say a war like they are functional. So I inquired and I realized that there's even a center that monitors Nyekosubia or Omaimu. That for me is an improvement. And these are the critical questions I say Bizenhu. And Tina Sabi Obiko di Bonia and Chena Chinipano. Nansaya Yazi kidnapping Emirates ma maybe Zadi and Neo. Tantan. Chairman, in less than a day. They were able to rescue the woman. This is the kind of security.
No, it is because Omo Mukoye Sansi Muhono or movie state apparatus. Why?
Wow.
That's Samuel Okunim, Misuminim.
I've been in my constituency.
But you haven't heard any news.
He's conveniently
battling burning trucks.
Truck.
But German, this is unacceptable. And these are the issues. Say, Sebi,
I don't have the full details until I'm in discussing.
No, but whatever it is, German is unacceptable.
Very unacceptable.
Say, why yedi a secretary out can say boy you have become a danger unto us. And these are the things that undermine people's.
Well, the police did well.
They did well. And then person can say we need to get to a point. Abaya Oba, and would make policing easy. Would make crime. Would make the fight against crime very easy. crime detection and the fight against crime. I say easy. Ni nyina e nhihye a aband beto. Na wonni san nhihye na the police say omo ye nipa. They may have the commitment, they may have the dedication, but academy ni hwa because look, crime has become you can say more sophisticated with the introduction of the newer and latest technologies. And you need to keep pace with these technologies. Senator, you can also be up to date in your fight against crime. And these are Nyoma essay voters essay. And finally, Chama, you can't speak about this year's election without speaking about the economy. Say where we are is not pleasant. And my excitement is that both candidates agree, say, yen sika sem shisha no engineer ye. So the question is, what are the specific interventions and policy options to make sure say baby you be free to the next level? That is what Ghanaian voters should be looking for. Tax is good for government because it's a source of revenue, but sometimes taxes they actually affect growth.
Okay.
And you say bisa omumi which tax basis are you introducing? Which nuisance tax are you removing? These are Nyoma SH, Nyoma Mbwa, and Ntina Medica and Car say about digitalization, any technology. And we should not even limit it to just digitalization. We should be talking about technology generally, even though digitalization is a key part of it. Chairman, Obia Oji digitalization and technology na edibiano. You are careful how you levy technology because it undermines the adoption of technology. Among for who say the adoption of such technologies, they get discouraged. And I am excited on this note to know. I mean at this point to note, say, especially when it comes to mobile money technology, but beyond that, what are the other interventions? Ufi say, when this candidate comes and that candidate comes, no or the two it will result in the adoption of latest technologies. Because without technology as a country, and if anybody tells you, say technology doesn't count in economic growth, that is an how economic growth is determined.
I think, are you endorsing Baumia?
Chairman, me come ask him. And it is
because maybe so now call around.
No, did you ask me? You didn't ask me that question.
Missing which of them do you think?
No, technology. You asked me about technology.
And as you say,
no, when it comes to technology.
Because who started a Northeast Gambaga for?
Yes. When it comes to technology, you'll be who is the lead candidate on this, and that's Dr. Baumia. There is no debate about it. What he has said about technology, there. I mean, to the extent that Sebi Ebimukra have ridiculed him on choosing technology as the bedrock of our growth. Until you Obia Sebi, supano. Obia didn't attend because of his commitment to technology. You cannot say, oh, he's not the lead guy when it comes to technology in this year's campaign. There be what he has here. Until that is beyond debate.
Two quick ones for you. Mike in Bogoso says, from Gambaga to digitalization, it is obvious Atik is pushing for Baumia. That's Mike in Bogoso. Kwesi Jan simply writes, tell Atik to be bold.
I've always been bold. I've always been bold. But you see, Chairman, I am speaking to Ghana for, and I'm saying Ghana for
the PNC candidate. And you know, was all ye
freelance. Whether they have a candidate or not, then they massive. Nothing can crampo and Zana. You know, you are free mono. Until that is a non-starter. Namin kahumpo. If me kahudia anka is a different conversation. But namin kahumpo.
So you are part of the neutrals.
Oh, you can't neutral, Chairman. You can't be a neutral in this election. You have to have a choice. You can't be neutral.
You're non-partisan but pro-democracy.
Absolutely. What's here? I like the description.
Non-partisan but pro-democracy.
What can we ask the way of putting it? But the truth of the matter is that you may be why I say Ghana for Ejina so Edituaba. Kanina na we are microbe nipa yen traho. The future of Ghana is what is more important. And like I said, you may be to determine the future of this country. And we be na me the issue of how positioned are we to embrace the industrial revolution, which is the revolution 4.0, technological revolution. How well are we positioned? Which candidate is going to make sure say we embrace it? 2, Yesika Sem Tutu, which candidate has the best ideas to take us from BBI to the next level? Apomudin Sem is very important because Timin Kotuaba Abra, you don't take into consideration Yapomudin Sem, because at the end of the day, Chairman, they say a healthy country is a prosperous country. And the Apomudin Sem is key. Security, issues of security. And I'm just, giving Ghana for the indicators. Mimifi said, so Edituaba. And the various candidates have spoken on their policies with respect to these issues. Say Ghana for 80 no year. And like I said, divorce sentiments. Say, media, we dear, say, we be free harness and look at which of the candidates has what it takes to take you to the next level. That for me is the most important thing.
Matic made us say, Sampine in Crabro. Sampine says, tell Atik to be bold like Mrs. Rawlings. So Sampine to Atik.
When he was bold, he didn't end well for her.
Sami Oku Ofori of Sampine no Mayor Pine. Great.
And he's always been a brother.
Ofori, formerly of Vodafone, says Sami Okumi Mao Efrimu. Na I say Oba Abasoni Ejuma Oye. Until Ofori of formerly of Vodafone. Tell Atik not to be scared of anyone. We all know what the indicators he's mentioning. The indicators are Baumia and the MPP. He should be bold, like the bold solutions of Baumia, Tony Osasari, in Adenta, Enade, and no Ebaye. Atik is very critical of the MPP, but I know he endorses Baumia. Sometimes he's too hard on President Akufo-Addo, and that's why I have a problem with him. Gusty man. In Brekum.
I am, because it's the reason why we are where we are.
Moving on up. Now 1 2 1 2 1 2. The Atik Mohammed I know is a bold person. It is possible. Master Planner Junior Kane Tampo. Let me shout out to you, Steve Ajokache. Mr. Steve Ajokache, wherever you are, birthday blessings to you. Nyamin Shabebre, Mr. Steve Ajokache, the Sultan of Tefle. Afuga, for you now. God bless you richly. And then also to you, Rita Esio JB, aka Nana Rita Ewa Makola. Happy birthday to you, Nana Rita in Makola. And to you, Mr. Alex Inkum, Assistant General Manager of Distribution, Enterprise Life Accra. Birthday blessings to you. Mr. Alex Inkum is from Mrs. Francisca Ohini Jan, North Industrial Area Branch Manager of Enterprise to you. Have a good celebration. And then this one says, Mr. Uku, sorry for your loss. And then Dr. Baumia is the next president, Jesse Boako in Mamprobi. In any developed country, the economy is the center of development. It affects every sector. You can't ignore the economy. 2024 election is a choice between the nation builder JDM and a failed economist. This is from Fantastic Wilberforce. Seshi Asirin So and a day and by Masawood in Kumasi Bantama. I agree with that take. It's between JDM and Baumia. And I confirm to your listeners, the obvious choice is Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Samir, we thank God for your life. Fan Thomas in Kofodia. Enede Eno Ebae. Atik is a vandal. He should speak like a man with 2 balls, not 2 bulbs. Not bulbs, but balls. Oh, yes. If Atik could do this, why wait to only 12 days to go? That is done from Kwabenya. Hey, Nana and the money Atik Kenyasa. Oh, Chenadri. I said, Jatik Taboni Payeminsi. Tell Atik that soon after the election and Dr. Baumia is sworn in, Ghana will be upgraded. Walanyo in Akwetia. Okay, so it looks like today, Ewuku is a stalwart in Ghanaian politics. He will be the David to beat. He does clean politics with no buga buga. Uncle Spy, are you sure? Atik, Pebibia Kokotoko. So obviously he's from Baumia, from Northeast. Francis Brakwa in Kumasi sends that one. Superintendent Antoinette Gardiner, you're the head of Public Affairs Unit, Greater Accra Regional Headquarters, Ghana Immigration Service. Birthday blessings to you, Superintendent Antoinette Gardiner. Hope you have a good one. This is from Francisca. You've. How far?
That's a number sound for Subia Machia with you for.
Yenina Joso.
Chairman, me say Abia. Emre, Emma Hokwaya, Mamma Befidi, Subia Mansani at Twaba.
Ade.
I say,
Share was
next weekend.
But Share was over Bakwaka.
Mate, Wadaroma. Acquire weed, especially when I'm looking forward to a Kokrokoo project.
So,
yes, I have to normalize relations.
You have to normalize.
Yes.
I got 12 days. And then Monday, I could have one more day, but wait, TV. Why, mammy, one day?
The man, just the Quaco 20. I mean,
you bet 20. Because with your higher campaign office. With your higher campaign office. And who say, Yan Ferris Becca? Say, you know, starting 90. Ain't it so quite a kumwa, your Tawachi?
But yeah, and the same can become with videos. So, coalition be a Mitimonka. And I say Mitimonka. And Tim of Fanini Yanka. Oh, my, and there, and a father.
And as a woman.
Because 2014 Mitimonka. Youth time.
Yes.
2018 National Organizer Mitimonka.
Selective
and a selective room, Sahano, and no dear, and no dear, and it's Kwame for a few days. Is a maintain more of a monk.
No, both I didn't hear okay.
Maintain or say Kwame, maintain or for his aponga. And my friend also, some said there's some more than after that be as a quabia our quadruplet. Now you didn't bore mirror. From page now straight and a comment be was here. See behind the smile, the man must buy 4 pampers every week at the go. It's we no madaroma. Meaning so they are now more yard and Kwame with one fan for a few days. So say meaning so mutu na busy as I may take father and count here. Chema, but on a more serious note. On a more serious note, share your body, baby. Monday then date.
Monday 2nd, and then special voting. Oh, Obaba Monday na.
Monday they say person
to Obaba Friday.
No. Say Friday they say in your campaign.
Friday be ye.
Oh, come is my Monday there and I'm here then about Friday.
Okay, into your financial day. Thursday.
Tuesday. Quite Tuesday.
Next week Monday, a week today.
No, special vote.
There be a week today have special vote. In Jamaica so monitoring.
Sanya no ye campaign ba nkofo ni twem no ho animu a. Ya face no who ani no san kugina ho no ho ade no paper no so.
No who say no a.
Nipa hiam a. Chama dey fancy Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hey. Nana Kumi Abeba Tuesday. Okay, Mama Thursday. Thursday is your last day of campaigning.
That's fine.
Next week Thursday, Samuel Okuso Beba. Montreal too.
NPP be your final rally on the Thursday, so it's fine.
And
I'm proud of everybody can be. Akoye way there. But mami to me boss and I'm never tea for Kasa.
Yeti.
Chairman General, yet to Obama NPP ba betena Ghana Konya so 2017 January. Ye buy no cre na niedi ye ni ebusi ye ba beto no e buy na niema na no hye sense na niedi ye ni ebu nanso na nado danko akufuado enini nua Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e kan wo mutibo mu e ma pay out a strategy a ebitimi aboa na yesande Ghana esi ekwan a wo beto so no. Ukraine buy na Ghana was under an IMF economy. But the muno yampaba oba tampa ekufuado abai ekofa free senior high school buy. A man even nyamemu ana eden. In fact, in 2017, in fact, NDC fee abai not the growth of the economy in Ankasa, 3.4%, and this is Bank of Ghana figures. And na Ghana Statistical Service, and yes, the Bank of Ghana. And Nana near me more. But Abani says, Yama Ghana for Dachin. And this Dachin was the introduction of this free senior high. Chairman, you implement, now enough from the first year. Me too, studio here. The complaints, even people even felt that you ain't Obekaya. But Abani we said, no. Niama Asian Tigers now come on him, South Korea, Japan, any other was knowledge. Kwame on me be adwen say o hwe wo mo ball e wo wiase a Ghana Kenya Lioness ni be in the past oh yeah no bi wo no mo a ni tie ndia mo na ma na ehu contract papa sign pese me bubu din ni bi ye pe dribblers a we've seen some just said prolific strikers ani ehu bi but this answer na bi o mutie nua mo mutimi konya manager bi o ye broni ye kan ne ma na kra kire o ma na ye sinitiase. Fast forward, free SHS here, they buy within the period over 3 million young people at an opportunity to learn. Kwame first, no, ufa kaukudi, ufa belengpe, ufa circle, ufa major intersection now. You see, what me tramutu say, mante we no, anamabawa we no, kwamunya boafwa, kombeko school. But then all these people no. Abai making sure say wow pese usua de enko ade enye se me wo fa fimu jame anama wo fo fimu ntimi anum pempenso am pese medu for people to appreciate abai ne car any burden na wasoa on the parent say nipa no every year student na buying spending best 6,000 cedis on that child just a 3-year program no 18,000 so we mat 2 and I caught through and around the same time and our twins and our what fast for account if I say 5 Kwame multiply the 18,000 by that number and he says Sikano a kufu don't about me buying it me a sa bed with me the shape bibi yan can't say you buy a Ghana yet to say a brutally but we have moved from one point to the other. President John Ajekum Kufuor tikesi a boy drink John Ajekum Kufuor na breso 206 207 kofa program bi buy a friend free maternal care first na emprewenyin san ni ade na wosoro Kufuor time ababawa anase onibie enyanyemo a enye sa afi na sebe impreduasa obedwen hawa no betua hospital bill. Kufuor introduce free maternal care in 206 207. But when he shade Kufuor fiso and a Johnson boy te sakoko that channel of Nkolano beyede e Kufuor do buy e mofrana Kufuor woman 206 207 it had to take another MPP government na de buy yakofa free SHS nti Kufuor's grandchildren are omeye wo Ghana. My grandchildren, I'm using advisedly.
The
nananum because of the initiative. No, he had to take another MPP governor, Demofrey Koshe School, and since then we haven't looked back. NPP time under Kufuor, yes, Ankofa a year capitation grant, any school feeding program. Nano Cranny, and the Niama Mienu Baye to increase enrollment and retention. A Boama Mofrano school, and some Boama Motanao. Mukofa leap livelihood empowerment against poverty. And they Kufuor do buy. Yes, also making sure say and Mofrey Dioma school no. The other things Kufuor implemented are still working. Emrana President Kufuor Efiso no. National health insurance was introduced by Kufuor. Kufuor Fiso na Ghana for a normal work on the health insurance program. Sebi here for Ghana for a sebi or hospital. Obit me yaresa. No mere 12.5 million Ghanaians when Kufuor was leaving office in 2009 January. NPP buy na sa 12.5 na Kufuor di jaye in 2009. Yes, ha ba in 2017. na eswatia by 11.3 million NNDC dijai. Chairman Enei, he had to take NPP again. And the assembly here for any more money to increase some more health insurance and so from the 11.3 NDC DJN to 17.5 million Ghanaians. Mesaso de woko yari any be wo no more. NDC throughout the 2009 to 2016 there was no addition to say a health insurance program by yari for fraud they can add on and no be wo kidney you introduce nipa no betime with your health insurance you can assess it. Childhood cancer timi wo abofra no akonya kokram yare, leukemia, sickle cell ni na ye introduction. Chama me found even the statistics on ambulance. Emra na NPP eba aban mu. Na ambulances are na ewo ho. In fact from 2004 to 2016 from Kufuor time to 2016 na ye 55 no brani free be semi functional. Tis nyeni na entiapo na chese enyare so entiapo. And then from the 55 NPP beto year in 2016 yeah, they got 307 ambulances. First, under NDC, now one ambulance was 524,000 Ghanaians. One. We had the ratio because of the one per the population. And that's how one ambulance per the population is 784,000. We're still working tirelessly to make sure that our figure will be improved. Chairman General, Epio Obi know the medical sciences, medical field, medical professional, or your doctor ni. In 2016, that's our doctor not just 5,200 cedis as Naketu Yabosome, and not just 10,406. Now, if you are a first year house officer, in 2016, not just 2,800, and they are just 8,800. Not your physician assistant in 2016, not just 2,500, and they are just 5,000. And I am saying not your registered nurse, not just 1,900 cedis in 2016, and they are just 4,000. Me mama no, mama ne papa. Eya na utie nkomo nisu bia. Yesi Akufo-Addo ebaye Ghana kankwa ye $51 billion. Menye a finance person, but at least mitimi ekenkan kakra. The 51 billion cedis eya ne kan near the aswa President Akufo-Addo. A debt as at July 2024 this year. Ghana's total debt a can ne ya bo 50 Rollins abreso, not Akufo-Addo abreso. 50 Rollins abreso. Ghana bosia yabobo na ni na bedu 51 billion including Akufo-Addo time. Under Jerry Rollins safe so na ye car ye day was $7.1 billion. President John Ajekun Kufuor by Obekaya with the HIPIC initiative near the identity and the debt cancellation. Kufuor's time, Kufuor had the $1 billion an account. Kufuor Fisono, Ghana's debt stood at $8 billion. President Mills and Ura Mahama time Okamboma, they added $21 billion. 21 within that 8 years period. Nanado so buy Nanado two and also so abreso or also so abe ade a year 21.88 billion. No so the abe count. Tiemra na Akufo-Addo bano. Na a car NDC Edija Akufo-Addo was 29.22 billion. And this, and in all fairness, wasn't just Mohammed's debt and Amil's debt, but from Rollins up to Mahama Eko na Bayewe. A car no a dahonum for Ghana was 29.22 billion. In fact, Akufo-Addo buy and then also some Akudu 51. That is another two now buying within the 8 years has added 21.88 billion. But Akufo-Addo there no. Nemo DBA ambulances count 307. Akufo-Addo there or the free SHS asamba. Akufo-Addo ka wabebono or DBA nursing training allowance, teacher training allowance. or the be ako into 150 factories under the one district one factory bebre na so no na yewie Akufo-Addo debt no eno bia so no making sure say educational institutions over the health sector under Akufo-Addo Kufuor time in fact oba 6 out of the 9 stalled Eurojet health sector project Akufo-Addo be complete na Nado time was started 47 and completed was here and now we within 8 years now 47 non-agenda 111 hospitals just hospitals are anchor agenda 111 and 47 and oko ebu akontombra oko bogoso oko elubo oko mpoho oko sehwia sawenso aminu e WhatsApp or text by oko pon katamanso oko jumapo ebebre 47 he started and completed anchor agenda 111 Wasanswa started 17 but not completed non-agenda 111 hospitals including clinics healthcare and 21 new treatment and holding centers at 13 a woman where you different from the hospitals are also BCC under the agenda 111 me I don't think the NPP is made up of saints.
There's a money swabofo.
Yes, swabofo. You be wo yen nanso. You be wo yen sinto. But another car a year 21.88 billion out the abeka Niama mabuboyi e bika Inti yebu wan konta even in the face of difficulties. The MPP government, you know, say Kwame, Oko Ghana, ya hochra yekomu in 2020. In fact, we in 1983, Ghana's economy grew negative. The only timer na anobeye shibiem was in 2020. And we grew 0.5%. You grew to just say, na Kwame. And apart from China that year in 2020, our economy grew at 3%. The whole world economy is in itias. It's a yadie ayikotomo. In fact, the reason why I mean anta Ghana's economy no witness a rebound. Let me be very fair. And rana NDC AFISO in 2016. Ghana's growth rate na 3.4%. Yeah, na growth rate no in fact the economy nankasa the aggregate performance of the economy no measured by the growth rate. Economy now dealing with inflation niama boy kosoro eba form any the other sectors about manufacturing sector eba say enyi ana eco form na the growth rate in a measure. In fact, the last quarter of 2016 na 4.1%. San NDC fio. And now you 6.9% of that's the Ghana Statistical Service rate diaba. Near Chile say Ghana economy now no as compared to last year no say you feel more yin kakra. But we are not there yet. Kwame enema be bramabo boss NPP ashasi. It's on the ballot paper. Me, I'm one of the people who believe say, and I keep saying say Akufo-Addo ruled with human beings, not angels.
Meaning
ebia me Samuel Oku obetimi afa me ho abufo obetimi afa me ho time betweti aban no but ebia na wo dachi bi wo ebia na wo free SHS wo fase bi die wo ebia na hospital na ebi men wan say yes bia yen wie ye ewo ballot paper no so on the ballot paper next week Saturday ye dachi aba on the ballot paper no hospital projects are yashasi yenwie. On the ballot paper, essentially free SHS millions of Ghanaians. Etimia more me kwan akwenya. On the ballot paper, a year 2024 December 7th, fire dachen edwa December ye pese ye boa na ankwankreji medie yetimi boa disika ishim. On the ballot paper on December 7th, it's also a choice. Elections is about choices. Kwame about one day yenim enya quantity de ni bia atik kan say we vote e bia o we no meni ne fikro ana we madamfo a choice a sober reflection so ojidi sa me okumi me moa e won niam akan ho a wo bo sa wa bato no ho mpaye and no timi kotuti ame but niam amabobo so yi the one who had paper nyana or what the vision you see So whenever there's a government policy, and two things, there was the brain, the vision behind it. If you are not part of the thinking through, a implementation we know a bit me a dim power. No craning a meaning, Kwame. The last 2 years hasn't been easy for citizens of the world. If we are here by a day across, and sometimes you come face to face with misery. Yama menom akwa ho kyerem bi yenuanom e wa manone akwa ho kyerem. But what we are Ghana is exceeding expectation. Ohwe ewiase a in fact last year the economy is just say soon 2 years ago. But the name kakran Kufuor said something during the pandemic. Or say yenim how are you betting the economy na ba, and it's evident now that kakra ye film. However, yenim how e di nipa beba. Kwame Sefa was one of the prolific and aggressive critics of the traffic on the Spintex Road.
Okay.
And they closer to Kwame Sefa now is the Flower Port interchange.
It hasn't fully solved the problem though.
But it has lessened the burden.
True.
Significantly.
True.
Ebio obu on manor or Tipokwase area or kwa na eso odwen ho se obekọ ana onko. And as a nipa no, you're solving the problem. When we say anya na dem, yeah, masaman. Kwame and across the country, my member mini sense of so. Look, he's done very well. He's done very, very well. But yet still, no, Kwame, yes, our problem CBA in Nancy, let me tell radio back. Osha pram ningo kwai or say traffic, you know, agent so. But you could see say a idea about so born home modern to get through it. She do wakwan. Adenta Dodowa Road. Kwame first I say one major traffic area.
Say traffic no ho bruta.
Kwame, but okwan no omo ye, meaning that omo wia emu beda ho. Abaibia comes to the table with new vision and programs. Make no mistake. One thing Ghana ye more ye home modern having a comprehensive national developmental plan and agenda. To what that means is that me programs are me kotoma man for no, and I say me making sure say me execute. Into ebia nia obi chance no ni ankwa nkowie. Ebia kwan da we feature enye part of aban eba program. It may not be. But where the any no chance don't say oh it has a duty to complete. Into me kan ya ma bobo nyina. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been part of the thinking process. The man, Washa, he has carved an area for himself and decided, say, look, baby, I do now. No. There are some measures that he thinks, obey mampenia, ojidi say, a system near Daneno. Obi to say, ebia taxes ne levies timbowa, ochitum, say, ebi honoma, it has served this purpose. It's time for us to also give the Ghanaian businesses and so, and from a full no mahome. And no near year feel. A face so no or sanso GD kese say and answer your mining near manema be sorry. In fact, a more organized labor any day. His solution was simple. Or say kwaya ye be fasoa. Omo mining areas. E bit me nya som faso. Aye mo adwuma. Now so ya boa no mo fi insua no. Nti no ye shared responsibility between a buying nananom any omomwo sa mining sector. Because Kwame, a bed is be about mining area. You took gold, you took bauxite, you took diamond, or some kind of fishing. In fact, and the mountain on how can you help them? You be warm at the team in ways on be sustainable mining. So that's Bawumia's idea. Say, and no, nesano. Now you're decentralizing minerals commission on my bang many of these districts. Sana be a nipa no pe mining license and a concessioner. Yes, or baby chisia won't cry. Unya a temporary one when we are processing you and making sure say with the Environmental Protection Agency no omo boa nipa no to make sure say the environment is protected. Nipa no so it me and then a buying can also buy the gold and back our currency with the gold. And then first, ebia na wo kasa pen na utie me. Ebia na wo evalua jomoro jura. Ebia na wo farm place. Honom eye tiase anadon kokrom. Kwame ne owo cow wo bush a. First no owo nya cow na wo bush na wo nya boafo a okwa no. Ene Sadi about me akofa bae ya wotimi se ye friend medical drone services obi beka enam wiem a pilot and team it me to ba na kwame wetimi anya mwa ya be drop a drone. Ghana has made some significant progress but yenwie yenduye me abato ayekoi me so bi wo hono mo a
now do you see
within the last 2 years ebia esa anwo kire nti we lose na djuma me nua ba me nua bema. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Many are many are bem. Esa anwo kire bia wakom ana ebia sese ogusu ti mu fifire no. Mema rain fee wo fasi bia ono so benefit under a government program of free SHS. Mema rain fee ebia oba no one teacher training and nursing training na kaneka ebe ya oka aban we ban to the rescue. And aban we no start here no ni nyina anyepe. Ebi more sectors na grow. Let's give Dr. Bawumia a chance. I'm confident that with or not having a cocktail before him of our success story in 2017, 2018, 2019, the difficult times Ayasan go in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 year film. I'm confident that this man is seized with the necessary opportunity to make history for himself and for people who have believed in him. I think Bawumia will make a fine president. Abatwo adventure. You can also sell your candidate in that manner and also be a compelling reason and a voter a compelling reason. And about time wojom otidwaso. In fact, wa unipa edankweku ye bo abekacho. Ago prama ye grosso e astrotef. And now say boy pack a bobo su. NPP buy is in excess of 100. I'm not an NPP ma bemu. Na sago prama pitches ya okay. Na ye bear 3. And over 120. A cropon de craquam ye miano ye bibia so
dabbing
me skyline in Mukaka. As I'm the Wembley 4 points but it's almost done. And no crab can why ask on to Dankweku Yeboa figures are no. Inti Kwame, we have made progress. But Miss Rema mene papa. A we see a wutie me, any a janka wutie me. And they about to one that with him. It's a discussion, it's a conversation, it's a no cry, no soon a have. Na young quetry. Say then MPP, ewa bemun kwani dia it me affect you obia eboa ne kankoba. And there's evidence to back this. Kufuor time oja ewako and made wrap up in less than a minute. Ebusia utie me. Kufuor ja free maternal care. Kufuor ja capitation grant. And therefore me and mom leap a livelihood empowerment against poverty. Kaka di kushin. Kufuor san ja health insurance. Kufuor Dubai wabeshe sa na mani mu kena esa de free SHS account. Asado our restore teacher training nursing training allowance account. Asa CC factories in district. Asa CC hospitals across the country. Esa ye kwan.
Enti
my way and guide you. And now walking into the booth to cast your destiny vote. It is a destiny vote. E your dad chiamba. Na Nyankopon moa. O man fan kwa dream. O man fan koda him. Ene oba security services are. Yet we are recruiting many Ghanaians within the last 8 years.
And but just would you see from Inti and yes, I'm also
within the last 8 years.
80
Inti mesrel. So be anya kwanya fro se aduano. Mujidie kese se under Bawumia time. Wa went me anya aduani bia amfro no. Ebiso so beson. May the covenant keeping God guide you as you make this decision of a lifetime.
Reverend Samuel Oku.
Na me the masem ebe wie what the
Kwame. Answer na baby.
Kwame, I mean quote now. It's important. It's important. Oh yes. It's important. Kwame. Me the masem ni wie on 2 verses. One, the book of Zechariah chapter 4 verse 9. Or see Zerubbabel on sa odi ahye sa dynasty no. O de sa ansa no be wie. Meaning said next order on sa chassis ye de ensa chassis ya memoa ye na Ghana for vote ema ye ntimi wie ye project. Now the next one the holy book of Quran chapter 13 verse 11 or said no credit Allah will not change the condition of a group of people. until they change it themselves. This destiny vote, that way, your vote, the baby you say, I'll share next step so, and I saw Tanabe episode. Medas.
Imam Euku na wadane no hono. But Euku tie mienu pe bakufi Derek ho. Derek says Sami says something interesting about salaries. Comparing 5,200 in 2016 and 10,200 and 1,900 and then 4,200 now. When you compare those two figures, factoring in inflation and devaluation, let's ask ourselves if we're making progress as a country. Enough of the political rhetoric from both sides of the divide.
It's not disputed the salary figures.
Or say,
no, but in real terms.
Or say in real value terms.
In real terms, the inflation rate as of 2 years ago. Different from this year, significantly down. Again, over the sectors of our economy, the agricultural sector under the MPP, grow. Oko manufacturing sector, into Nipa no access to Niemo Peso Auto. And when you have so many of these products at one marketer, Unipa Bakun to be fine boarding. Kwame say, what shop, me person may use way. Cantonment, supermarketer. Now me shop the same goods, tomatoes, me tow mamu bini nima. Yena ya tontos but me sone me de me nya toy no aba for mama no
girls me ni bi si men ka just umpel girls me ni bi
Chairman, as
I'm serious.
I know as a friend to Sami, I will
no I think I don't anyone.
No, he trusts me as a fellow
Wadaroma
me too
me kwa bato
me too
niema mienu na mi hia
ba ko ye
me hear peace of mind to campaign na me hear peace of mind at home to fatu no do me
but girls who too no girls who too
no converting na menye financial support
na adenti na o ma me mbo omudi
o me promise am so
unyanti
na oni mo so so po o mo ka so po o so mpel
good
ba ko di Jimaima na ba ko di Frema.
These are two Rottweiler sisters.
Actually, Sami Oku sisters. So a very good morning to you, Jimaima and Frema.
And they are lovely. They are lovely ladies.
We love you back, Jimaima and Frema. Na unim because I guess two some penan in Msasai. We dey wa umoja.
Bako kan Jimaima na last week. So no UK based. Wa ba so be chasing in him. One of friends will be compare supplier be for cashew nut or German Sampa. To friend was a bro and I'm saying, so kwani na sana wasa fiti akra ko say hey to kill hunger is not easy.
But Jones Amwakwata Ewa Maryland USA. Jones Amwakwata Semin Kancho said 1,600 in 2016. It's equivalent to 6,738 today. 18 that time the dollar was 3.8 to 1. 80 figures now the two in real value terms. But also then it's education he has address here.
I said no address it properly.
Address it properly.
Just wait, there's just a quick
now,
one.
Now, as an just a BBD chill. BB tattoo.
Not for me, be about the economy and then yen debt, no.
But I think maybe as well.
Chairman, just quickly, I mean some of anyway. Okay, when you take the debt figures of Mahama, now you compare with Diana. That is Mahama Diano. I beg to
baby, I think
when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will explode.
Mahama's figure. Oh no, Kono Odijaya was 21 billion.
Nominal figure in dollars.
That's what
get it wrong. Mention it in Ghana cedis.
But then that is an error too. No problem.
Samuel so next week Thursday. Samuel next week Thursday.
Yeah. Multiply 4.0 cedis. Mahama Kono. And the baby did 122 billion.
No.
Never. I know just need the
I gotta go.
Just need no giant.
If I leave these two guys, we'll leave here at 1 p.m. Trust me. Mr. Alex Ohini Bampo, baby, I will be out here. No, Masia Marfri Shapa. Birthday blessings to you, Mr. Alex Ohini Bampo. To you, Princess Taki of Adonting Senior High School. It's from your big sister, Dora Togbo. Mr. Alex Inkuna. There be Alex Inkum. Mr. Alex Inkum, Assistant General Manager, Enterprise Life, is from Francisco Henny John to you. Kofi Kumbilson is next. We've overstayed our welcome. And as usual, broadcast is at 12. May your day be blessed. As always, remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. It's all you have. Leaving you with the book of Numbers in the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. And then treating you as always. When you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.
August back room. Only dollar I mean we have a camera on here with DSTV. If you said this Christmas, DSTV is giving. It's giving live soccer or super sports analysis to prevent any biases. It's giving Ghanaian content to Aquaba Magic, a vibe. Now Koran also can dive into the Nickelodeon channels. And how is safe with the parental control. And to fast, Neju DSTV. This Christmas is giving the best in entertainment on DSTV. Grab a DSTV decoder or reconnect to your existing subscription and be entertained. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Show boy! Yeah. The candy from you, Chroma. Be a I'm